myself, yourself, herself, himself, ourselves, themselves. Don't worry, we're here to talk about this today. Welcome. Today we're talking about these words that sometimes make us feel like there is no hope and we'll never learn them because it's so hard. And I'm thinking, are they? They're not, actually. I think they become hard when you look at translations and when you think that they are more than they actually are. We're talking about them today in a very simple way, okay? They actually, you can use them in a different way too, but we're not talking about this today because I just think it is too much information and you will get confused. So I don't want to do that. Instead, I'm going to teach them to you in a very simple way, very basic way that you can start using right now. Let's do this. When you talk about myself, this is you speaking about you. So you cannot say really, I love me. You have to say I love myself because it's you, I love, it's you, talking about you. So for this reason, you say myself. So I am proud of myself. I think I'm doing a great work. I am proud of myself, not I am proud of me. Because you're talking about yourself, you're talking about you. I am proud of myself. It's you about you. And it's exactly the same rule when you talk about you referring to other people. So I am talking about you now, okay? You are doing yourself a favor. You are doing yourself a favor. I cannot say you are doing you a favor. No, because it's you about you. When this is the situation, you say, you are doing yourself a favor. You are proud of yourself. So it's exactly the same rule, but you're going to adapt according to the person you're talking about. When you're talking about a lady, a woman, you say her, you say she and her, right? So in this case, you say herself. For example, she is very kind to herself. Because it's her, you're talking about this person, it's she talking about her person. So you have to say she is kind, she's nice, she's lovely, she's gentle to herself. It's exactly the same logic. The same goes when you're talking about a man, when you're talking about a he. So he is not helping himself. He is not helping himself because again, it's he about himself. When you say ourselves, this is about you together with somebody else, okay? Because it's ourselves comes from we, okay? So we, when you talk about you and somebody else or other people together, then you say ourselves. So maybe you're talking to your friend and you say, I think we are respecting ourselves more. We are, because remember, ourselves is when you talk about we. So you say, we are respecting ourselves more because it's we about us. So ourselves. And this is exactly the same when you say themselves for people over there, you know? Ourselves, themselves over there. So, not literally, sometimes people are not there, but you're talking about them. So you're referring to those people, you say themselves. For instance, you could say, they are learning to love themselves. To love themselves. Not they are learning to love them. No, they're learning to love themselves because it's they, like those people there, it's they about them. So this is the logic behind using those words. And this is, when you start to see it this way, it starts to make sense. And again, this is one very important, simple way to use those words. But the more you learn, the more the other slightly different meanings kind of come together because they do make sense as a whole, okay? So start small, always start here so that you can climb up. You cannot start up here because you're going to miss out on all those important steps that you're supposed to take to be able to get to the top, okay? Thank you so much for being here today. Let me know in the comments down below if you like this video, and I'll see you next week, that's for sure. Thank you. Bye.